Okay everyone, I've just snapped some lines ahead of time. Welcome back. Today I'm going to build a storage lean-to. I figured, you know, I've got one wall here, one wall there. Might as well make the most of it. I've got some blocks here left over from when I built this shed. I thought let's build a lean-to. So yeah, let's get on with it. With regards to making mortar and block laying and that, I watched a channel called Rhodium Builds, and he said to me, well, he says on there, if your muck sticks to your trowel when you turn it upside down, that's fine, that's what you're aiming for. So this muck sticks to me trowel, it's all good. Well, that wound up making a mess. So, I'm not a brickie, not in any way, but all I do is on the first two courses, or maybe three, I check every single block with a spirit level on that. I try and make sure my first few courses go in nice and like even and straight and true and level, and I did this with the big shed. That way all the courses to follow, where I'm taking my like plumb measurements and that from the bottom courses, should all be correct. Hopefully. It normally works. So for my tying, I'm going to cheat. I'm going to use these like rule plug type things, but I want to leave about half of it hanging out. So almost that long gone. So I'll use them like that. Somewhere I put my drill. Yeah, I dropped that a bit deeper. Oh, I tell you what, I was apprehensive about buying this Gorilla block splitter. I thought, you know, 30 quid for a chisel was expensive, but bloody hell, it's good. I mean, this thing makes splitting blocks a doddle. Best buy ever. Like, I'm so pleased I bought it. It's really earned its like money with me not wasting blocks because I fucked up. Well, you can certainly tell I was getting tired and a little bit of lack of concentration there. So I'm tying in every layer, mainly because whilst this hasn't really got to support no weight, well, apart from on the initial setup of the roof, you know, I don't really want it moving even afterwards. So because I'm only like doing one set of blocks straight up, I thought, well, if I tie in every single one, it will give it some strength. Don't know how much, but it will give it some. The next day, well, it's next afternoon. I managed to get 9 courses up yesterday. I put like a few hours gap, I think it's about 3 hours gap between like each 3 layers, especially over here where it's just a single like column. That side I sort of built my corner up as high as I could without it moving too much. Gave it a few hours, come out and infilled it, and I think the last bit I did was just go around the top there, and then that was all I could really do. So today I've got to do the last bit of brickwork. I've got a half block to go in up the top over there,
you can sort of see it, but I've got to take the wooden temporary fascia board off that I put up there when I was putting a temporary roof on this, because they're still there. That way I can tie into the original shed roof. And also up here and on that side over there, I've got to split a couple of blocks because I want to give myself an extra half block on top, and then I've got the old lentil from above my original doors before I put in a piece of angle iron, and I'm going to pop that up there. Two reasons: I have it and it gets out of my way. So this build has been, so far, basically everything's left over from this build. Yeah, my knee. Everything's left over from this build, and I've just had to grab a couple of bags of sand and cement. So, bonus. Super professional.
Remarkably, I was given this pallet stacker thing by a company that does painting for the place where I used to work. They didn't use it because it's too heavy, and they got a forklift, so I found use for it. My eventual plan, once this shed's complete and I'm all set up in there, I'm going to take down my wooden shed, and I want to move it over and then rebuild it in blocks without the lean-to that's on there, and then you know, maybe I'm going to dig a tunnel and link the two up with a little room underneath for something like a CNC router or plasma cutter. Who knows? But that's the plan. In a couple of years, probably.
That's the walls up for this. The roof's next. Gonna just let this lentil sit overnight and I'll put the roof on tomorrow. The idea behind me doing this is I've got all my machines in here. I'll show you now. So a lot of my other big machines are in here. This is all basically being stored for whilst I do the floor in the shed. Whilst I've got most of the large heavy equipment stored in the lean-to my other shed, which I just showed you, I still have a lot of equipment in my new shed that needs to be protected. When I come to doing my floor, I was going to put everything out here under tarpaulins and just sort of make do, but I decided, you know, if I build this, I had the blocks and everything I've got left over from this build, and I've also got some stuff left over from the previous build. I thought I'd build a sort of storage area. Once I'm finished with the floor in the big shed and everything's in there, I can use this as maybe a grinding area or painting area, just somewhere separate from the main workshop where you can do the really messy stuff and not worry about getting abrasive dust and paint overspray on my machines. And yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to start doing the roof. I'll edit all this down and upload it tonight for you, because I didn't put out a video the other week, and the reason being I was going to do a weekly video. Firstly, someone said to me it wasn't very good. Secondly, I thought to myself, you know, that's me just sort of trying to make filler content, and I don't want to do that. I'd rather the few people that actually watch my videos be watching my videos to watch them and enjoy them, than trying to blag extra people in who aren't going to watch all the videos. I've had a lot of people unsubscribe, and I figure that's probably because I'm not an oil burning channel, I'm not a waste oil heating channel, I'm just me. I'm doing what I'm doing. everything from bringing to life things that are in my head, to restoring machines, to finding ways to keep warm in the winter. Basically anything and everything. I'm not gonna pigeonhole myself into one thing. So if people have unsubscribed because they're only here to see how you build a heater or how you do this and how you do that, it's not going to be what I do. For those of you who have remained, thank you. It's excellent. And yeah, take care guys, thank you for watching. And oh, my knee's killing me, ignore this bit. Yeah, and if I've looked a little bit gimpy in this video, it's because I've got a displaced patella, which means my kneecap sits over the two joints, and it should be over like two joints like flexing, and then there's a tendon top and bottom going to it. Well, my tendons aren't holding my kneecap in place, so whenever I straighten my leg up, my tendons aren't pulling the kneecap back tightly, they're leaving it sort of loose, and it keeps popping around the bloody sides. And whoa, it is not nice. So yeah, take care guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.